Hello everybody, it's Def Stamina, and welcome to Little League World Series 2009. In the last episode, we won the regional final, and now we are the Southeast, as you can see blinking in the top left of your group. And I did an unnecessary analysis on all of the groups, which you're going to be keeping an eye on just so I can see what we're going to be up against. But we're going to play our first game of the round robin, and we're facing the Great Lakes. Great Lakes is the team that we said was 50-50, really depended. As I said before, you should be familiar with this lineup now. It's going to stay the same the whole way through, and the only thing that's probably going to change is if Alex gets tired and it's going to come in. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the Great Lakes is our 50-50 team. I've had trouble with them. Other times I haven't had trouble with them, so it's really just going to be, let's see how we do.
The pressure for the regional tournament was nothing compared to the heat these players are going to be feeling as this one kicks off.
And also, may I also mention, it's not Gary Thorne talking in the regionals. It's Brent Musburger. Anyway, Swiss good up to bat first. Oh boy, did it go far enough? Well, that was quick. That was really quick. And Swiss continues his streak on the very first at-bat of the game. Wow. Anyway,
number 14.
on to me.
These youngsters are giving up the runs they worked so hard to earn in the first place.
What are you talking about? They didn't have any runs in the first place. Anyway,
Not quite enough to get it over
I'm going to
the
fly
wall.
out.
Will be caught in left field.
Moving on.
In center field.
Ann's turn.
Number 64. It's not impossible that this team could steer itself in the right direction to make up those lost
I screwed
runs.
that one up. Annan has been our star player, so he's been producing more. Oops, that's going to foul. So it's 0-2 count for Annan. That one's pretty well hit. And it's going to hit the wall before you can catch it. That's good.
Batting fourth.
Anyway, here's DP Man. DP Man has gotten so lucky at getting hits this entire time. And that one's going to land in the gap. Annan's going to go ahead and come around for home. And he's just barely in there. So an RBI for DP Man. And he's on second. And moving on to Milkins. Tell you what, we look pretty fancy in this cream and red colored jerseys. And Milkins is also going to smash one out there. DP is going to come home. Milkins going to sit at second. So we got off to a good start. Of course, they haven't batted yet, but we're off to a good start. Here's Alex.
That's going to put these young players ahead in this game.
Oh, I thought I hit that one. Looks like we could hit it. Oh, there's a good one. That one went into the ground, but it landed, and we got runners at the corners now.
Batting seventh at third base.
Here's Argos.
Number 34. It's not impossible that this team could steer itself in the right direction to make up those lost runs.
Oh, that was close.
Ball.
One's going to plop up, and it's going to get caught. Everyone's going to run back. All right.
Batting eighth.
Now we're on to Maniacal Me.
Number 24.
As we checked last time, Maniacal Me is actually statistically the worst player on the team, but he's not doing too bad. That was a foul ball.
You're watching what great kids are all about.
That one's good hit. And that's going to go. Oh, and it's just going to clear the wall. It's a home run for Maniacal Me, and we are on a steamroll right now. 6-0 in just the first set of at-bats. We're going to get through the whole lineup. Here's Mark. He's the last one in the lineup. I'll be leaving links to the people on the team as annotations in the video and in the description. And Mark's going to also drop a little hit, and we're going to go back to the top of the lineup again.
Second baseman, number 7.
And this looks like it's going to be an easy run for us as we move back to Swiss. Oh, I thought we had that one. It was really slow.
That's going to put these young players ahead in this game.
I know better than to hit that one. And that one's going to fly out to the left fielder, and that's going to finally end our batting streak. 6 runs, 7 hits. That's pretty good. And now we finally get to field. Alex is pitching. And their first batter is Matthew Arroyo. If I have any trouble with any player on this team, it's usually the first 3 batters of the game. At least for this team it is. Here we go. And that's a strikeout to start us out.
Strike 3.
Not trying to knock on wood or anything, but this is a pretty good omen for us to have gotten such a good start. And there's Kim. Gonna hit that one. I'm gonna catch it in left field. And then here's James Lucero, their starting player. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Ooh.
It's not impossible.
Now that we've been increasing Alex's pitching ability, his mid-speed pitches are starting to get up to where our fastballs are.
Good pitch. Batter lets it go,
which I have no problem with. And there's a nice strikeout as we go right back to batting in the first 3 batters.
In addition to fantastic stadium, it's the top of the 2nd.
So now I'm back up. Ooh, that one's going high. I don't know if it's far enough. Nope, it's caught by that guy. Now we're on to Annan. Favorite movie, A League of Their Own. I never even heard of that movie. I don't think Annan has. He may have. Anyway, he has his full star power, so we're going to get him a home run. I think that's Japanese for home run. I don't know. Whatever. We're now up to 7-0. This is a nice opener to start off our World Series. Favorite hobby, reading. I think we mentioned something about for DP man. He doesn't like reading.
Couldn't get the batter to chase it.
That'll be a ball. And that Kim pitcher is tired, so if we get another hit, it should change him out. There's a strike for DP man. That one's going to fly up, and that's probably going to get caught out there in center field. It is.
Now batting,
now we're on to Milkins. He's had a good smash last time. That's a good one, but it's going to go right to the fielder. All right, so we got 1 that time. That's all right.
It's the bottom of the 2nd.
Here's our next batter, Will Shirley.
It's not impossible that this team could steer itself in the right direction to make up those lost runs.
I haven't heard the last name Shirley in forever. That's another nice pitch. You see, we keep going for these mid-speed ones, and they're working out pretty well so far. Oh, and that's going to get caught.
Batting 5th at 3rd base.
Here's Christina Bjorkman.
That's going to put these young players ahead in this game.
You may also notice an interesting fact. For every single default team, they all have at least 1 female, like they did in the first one, and some have 2 females. I think there's 1 team that does not have 2 females, and I have no idea which one it is.
Batting 6th, and behind the plate,
there's Sarah Lucas. That's the 2nd female of the team. This team has a lot of big, tall people on the team, so they're pretty good at slugging the ball, batting.
That was a dandy play right there.
Ooh, that one's going to go to the gap. DP's going to field it. You're going to 3rd. No, you're not. Oh, action play. And they're going to get in safe. Suck at that, Argos.
Is safe. Batting 7th in center field.
I think that's Argos' first. I'm not actually sure. I think that's his first attempt at an action play.
Went too far.
There's the Toby Haas. I'm not going to let you get anyway.
He serves that one up. A powerful line.
Oh, that play runner's definitely going home. And they made it. Oh well.
Batting 8th.
We'll give him 1. Here's Desmond
6.
Butcher.
This team is still lagging behind, hoping for some good karma before things get out of hand.
Ooh, that one looked funky. That looked like it was about to curve into him, and that curved away.
By pulling ahead. Missed a chance there. Good pitch. Batter lets it go for the strike.
And that's a strikeout for Alex. That's going to end their batting, so now we get to come back up to bat.
Lamade Stadium was built in 1959, and it's the top of the 3rd.
All right, here we go. Now we're on to Alex. He's batting. They're finally going to switch out their pitcher. They're switching to Matthew Arroyo.
That's the way to take your game where you want it to go, giving these youngsters the lead.
Ooh, that was a funky screwball.
For some of these youngsters, this is the biggest game they'll ever play.
That one's going to pop up, and it's going to get caught by that same center fielder. That's the 3rd straight time.
Baseman,
oh well.
Number 34.
Here's Argos. One's going to bobble over foul.
Just before the bag. That one will stay on the ground.
That one's going to go through the ground, but it's going to get to the infield for a single for Argos.
Right to where no one's waiting. Now batting, catcher,
now on to
24.
Maniacal
It's not
Me.
impossible that this team could steer itself in the right direction to make up those lost runs.
Ooh, I almost swung at that, but that was going out of the zone, so we didn't swing at it, so that's a ball. Ooh, that one's just going to bobble on the ground. Maniacal can't quite make it, but he advances Argos to second.
Baseman, number 42.
Now on to Mark of Dank.
That this team could steer itself in the right direction to make up those lost runs.
Mark, you should totally change your last name to that, of Dank. That'd be amazing. That's a good smack. That's going to get caught, though, and so that's going to end our at-bats.
Stadiums, it's the bottom of the third.
So now we move on. Duncan Kendall. Was that jerk in left field that kept catching everything? Probably is.
Control of the game by pulling ahead.
That one's going to bobble on the ground. Argus is going to pick it up, and it's quickly an out.
Now batting, pitcher, number 21.
Matthew Arroyo.
Left the station, folks, and they're leaving their opposition behind.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
We've got a lot of talent here today.
You're finally starting to get Alex up there in the good pitching category. That one's going to fly up, and I'm going to catch it.
Now batting.
Now moving on to Chris Kim.
Number 20. Went too far. That's a strike. It's not impossible that this team could steer itself in the right direction to make up those
lost runs. It's a nice slider.
A masterful slider.
Yeah, it is, Mr. Musburger, and that's a strikeout for Alex. Now we're moving on.
Over 2
Go up to
million
the top of the fourth.
It's the top of the fourth.
Chance to really tack on some runs here. We have our top three up. Swiss, me, and Annan. Ooh, that's a good hit. And that one's way out of there for Swiss. That's another home run. We already got his streak to 8. But that's just another one to tack on to the score, 8-1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now I'm up,
14.
and that actually keeps us with enough star power to let Annan get a hit on his next one. Ooh, that was a good hit. And that's going to clear the wall. There's another home run, that time for me. So we're going to get 3 home runs in a row now, as the score is going to be 9-1 right now, but it's going to be 10-1, so we convert right here. And it is. That was going way out of the zone, but it registered sweet. 410 feet. Is that even possible? Yes, it is. Professionals do that like all the time. Anyway, it's 10-1. If we can knock one more home run on the board, we have a chance to end this game early. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We do have 0 outs. That one's going to fumble up and get caught by that Tommy Haas guy in center field.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now on to Milkins. Whoa, that was a high pitch.
That was a dandy play right there.
That one's going to pop up for Milkins.
Fly ball to left.
That yellow streak usually means you swung a little early or late.
Number 36. That's going to put these
Here's
young
Alex.
players ahead in
I was
this
trying to
game.
bat right-handed. I'm supposed to bat left-handed. There's a good hit for Alex. That's going to bobble on the ground, and he's going to go to second. And he's going to be safe at second.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now on to
number
Argos.
34.
Favorite movie, The Princess Diaries. That's 100% true. I don't even need to ask him. Whoa, that one's going up in the air. It's at the wall. And it's going to clear the wall. Home run, 2-run homer for Argos. Mr. Inconsistent, as I call him, off camera.
Now batting.
Now I call him on camera.
24.
Now we're on to Maniacal, and we hit the 10-run rule, by the way, so we can actually end it next inning. And that's another good hit. Maniacal's going to send it all the way over there to the right side. And he's going to stop at second.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now on to Mark off Dank. And their pitcher, Arroyo, finally getting tired. There's another good hit for Mark. That's also going to go to the right side. Maniacal's going to come on in. Mark's going to third. And he makes it. So a triple for Mark. And we tack on another run. Now here's
Now
Swiss's
batting,
fourth
second
at
baseman,
bat.
Number 70.
You know we're having a really good game if
A
we get
few
to
more
4 at
warm-ups,
bats, and they're
and
going to
our
bring in
pitcher
their
will be
star
ready to
player,
go.
James
Oh, man,
Lucero.
what a game this is.
Whoa, there's another smack.
Oh, what a
3 home runs in a game for Swiss. I think the last time we had that happen, Argos did it in that exhibition game.
Now batting,
Well done,
left
Swiss.
fielder, number 14.
Now on to me. If I can get one more hit here, we can just tack on another run or 2. Whoa, that was not with that kind of pitch or hit. No.
He serves that
That
one
one's
up.
going
A
to swing
powerful
over.
line drive.
It's going to land, and I'm going to go around to second. No, yeah, go back to second. You're not fast enough.
Now batting,
Anyway.
a fantastic.
And in with the opportunity here to tack it to 17 and 1. Whoa, that was a funky screwball. That one's getting smacked out of the park. Boom. So now it's 17-1, and we're on to DP,
number
man.
92.
Whoa, there goes another great hit.
A home run.
And that one's gone for DP, man. The home runs are just piling up for us right now.
Now batting, shortstop,
And
number
on to Milkins.
33.
Ooh, we almost got hit by that one.
These youngsters are outstanding, aren't they?
And that one's going to pop up.
It's an infield
That's
fly.
finally going to end our
In
batting.
addition to fantastic
So
stadiums for
that was
league
11
play,
runs in that one
Williamsport is
inning.
also
So
host
they now have to
the
score
Peter J. Mc-
at
it's the
least
bottom of the fourth.
7 to close the gap. Or no, not 7, I think 8. In order to keep the
What are you
game going,
waiting
which
for?
I don't
It's a
think we're going to
perfect
allow
strike.
8
Here's a
runs.
good-looking young player.
Last time I did that was never. Remember, we allowed the 5 runs in that one round robin game, and we get a strikeout for Alex. I might as well say this game is sealed. It's just how
Number 9.
clutch or how well is Alex going to finish it. So far, he's doing pretty well. He ended the first batter with a strikeout. Nice singing
Slow and
fastball.
steady wins the race. And that's what this team line drive.
Ooh, they got a good smack on that one.
Runner is in there for
TP's
the
going to
next
field it.
base.
Runner's going to stay at
Now
first.
batting, third baseman, number
Here's
17.
Christina Bjorkman.
This train has left the station, folks, and they're leaving their opposition
I
behind.
think this is only their
What are you
second
waiting
set of
for?
at-bats,
That's a
actually.
perfect strike.
That'd be pretty good if we could end off everybody before they get their hits, but right now they're getting some good ones.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's
number
Sarah
5.
Lucas.
Could be
Whoa!
extra bases.
That's a nice catch. Couldn't quite get the out there. That's fine.
Now
We're up to
batting,
2 outs. We just
center
need one
fielder,
more out.
Number 19.
Here's Toby
These
Haas.
youngsters are looking to seal a win right here.
Yes, we are. Now, if only this team would just stop hitting things.
And the
Okay,
ball
that's a
goes
foul ball. That
foul
would
just before
sucked
the bat.
had it been fair. That one's going to pop up. And I'm going to catch it. And that's the game, folks. 18-1. A smashing of the Great
If they
Lakes.
let their guard down,
That's a
they
nice
will be
start
rocked
for
out of
us.
this tournament quicker than a blazing fastball.
Of course, this is just the first game, but this is a nice start for us. Let's take a look at the stats. Everybody got at least a hit, and everybody got a run, too. Sweet. That's the first time I don't have to put RIP in the annotations. 5 doubles. Mark had our 1 triple. We had 10 home runs. 3 for Annan, 3 for Swiss, 1 for me, 1 for DP, 1 for Argos, and 1 for Maniacal. Well done. And nobody struck out, which is the good thing. Alex with a 150 ERA. I don't know why it's 150 considering we allowed just 1 run. Whatever. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, and 5 strikeouts. Not a bad performance, considering we blew them out by 17 runs. Oh well. That's a nice win for us. We're going to get to see the pools here. And the Southwest, not a surprise, took it over the Midwest. That was a close one there. The Northwest beating the West, that's a nice upset. And New England pulling off their upset against Mid-Atlantic. It's a nice one. Then we look at the international group. Europe beat Latin America. Dang. Europe, I thought was going to bust in that one, but now they got a chance. And as expected, Japan beat Canada. Middle East and Africa upset Mexico. Wow. And Caribbean beating Asia Pacific. I can see that. So through the first games, we see who's at the top and we see who's at the bottom. Remember, the 2 teams from each group advance. That's a nice start for us because we got that win. Then we get to add our points. Of course, give the spares to Annan. Let's see here. Give me some of that. So this year in pretty good position. Alex, Wilkins, Argos. Clicked Argos twice. Why not? Everybody's in good position, kind of batting wise. I'm gonna see if I can add anything here. Yeah, let's get the speed up for Alex here. I want to try and I'm gonna keep change at 80 because I want to try to make sure our curvy pitches kind of stay the same. His stamina's fine. Let's tack on Swiss. You know what? Let's send Swiss to 100. Max him out on the batting. And then, man, doesn't mean anything. What are we talking about? And with DP Man's recent struggles to get a hit, we'll give him some power as well. Alright, there's that. New record. Prize. Line drive unlocked. That's good. Line drive. Back spinning. Pop-up death. I'll take all that. So now we got that. Who's our next opponent going to be? Our next opponent is going to be the Southwest, the team that we have that won their match. So that's probably going to be our tougher one. I don't think we're going to 18-1 over them at all times. But that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave links to the players' channels in annotations and in the description. You can subscribe to me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I have been Def Stamina. We will face on Southwest next time. Bye-bye.